Lesson 1, Unit 2. Integrated Project Management. Let's start this unit by building a good understanding of Organizational Project Management, or OPM. When projects, programs, and processes of any organization are managed systematically and aligned with the strategic goals of the organization, it is known as Organizational Project Management. It is a combination of project management, program management, and portfolio management. Here's a definition of OPM from the Project Management Institute. OPM is defined as the execution of organizational strategies through projects by combining the systems of portfolio management, program management, and project management. OPM is based on the idea that there is a correlation between an organization's capabilities in project, program, and portfolio management and the organization's effectiveness in implementing its strategy. Developing organizations are project-driven organizations. Their value is dependent on the results that projects deliver to the beneficiaries. But development organizations are implementing projects in complex and dynamic contexts where change is the only constant. The challenges faced by development organizations in this environment are inconsistent results across different projects. Time to respond to change is too long, and lack of effective management of project knowledge. In this type of environment, it is not enough to train project managers in the use of a project management methodology. The whole organization needs to have a culture of project management to respond to those challenges. OPM enables developing organizations to respond to any type of changes internally or externally in an efficient and an effective manner. Organizations that have a systematic management of projects, progress, and portfolios aligned to the strategic goals are able to achieve the following benefits: an increased stakeholder satisfaction and staff morale, predictable and consistent results across all projects, improved operational capability and service delivery, and an increased competitive advantage. The goal of OPM is the coherent management of the network of projects and programs in an organization to maximize their value in relation to the organization's strategic intent and its development objectives. Organizational project management enables the integration of projects, programs, and portfolios. None of these are independent of each other. Each one of these disciplines is managed in an integrated fashion to align with the organizational strategy. OPM links the organization's projects, programs, and portfolios and ensures they are aligned with the strategic objectives and the mission and vision. The goal of OPM is to ensure that the organization is doing the right projects and that projects are doing the right things. For project-driven organizations, OPM is a fundamentally important element of success by improving the organization's capability to select, define, and deliver projects. This figure shows the linkages between strategy and execution and the interrelationships between portfolios, programs, projects, and operations. The components of this relationship are the vision and the mission, the strategy, portfolio, program and projects, operations, and resources. At the top of the pyramid are the areas covered by the organization's executive management team. This level of management is responsible for the organization's vision and mission. The vision statement describes the desired future of the organization. The vision describes the purpose of the organization and the reason of its existence. The executive management team is then responsible for articulating the organization's strategy and objectives that will best attain the vision and the mission. At the next level, the organization's project portfolio is the collection of projects, programs, sub-portfolios, and operations managed as a group to achieve strategic objectives. A development organization might have a portfolio structured around programmatic areas such as health, education, water and sanitation, agriculture, and even human rights. Each sector will have program and projects aligned with the organization's strategy. Program and projects are selected to maximize the achievement of goals and the utilization of resources. A program is defined as a group of related projects managed in a coordinated way to obtain benefits not available from managing the projects individually. Programs allow to achieve efficiencies of a scale that will not be possible if each project was managed individually. A program can be small with 2 projects or large with many projects over many years. For example, a health program can include projects related to children nutrition and school vaccinations. Programs have their own specific development goals. A project, on the other hand, is a temporary organization designed to deliver a particular outcome. They have specific start and end times and constraints. Like programs, they can be small or large. Not all projects can be grouped in a program, but all projects are part of a portfolio. The operations area of the organization is focused on the day-to-day activities of the functional units or departments, such as finance, procurement, human services, and other support functions. Their focus is on ongoing repetitive functions and with an attention to increase their efficiencies and optimize their operations. In OPM, the organization is supported by a balanced approach to the use of its resources, both the operation and programs and projects. OPM ensures that both areas have the resources they need to properly support the organization. A critical factor that limits the use of OPM is when organizations design their policies and procedures around the needs of their functional operations, with a heavy emphasis on control and compliance. For projects to be successful, the use of project management methodologies has to go beyond the project environment and needs to be used across the organization. This means developing a projectized environment, a culture around project management discipline that is flexible and adaptable to the changes in the context and external environment, but most important, centered around making projects successful. The organization processes, policies, and procedures need to be aligned to meet the project requirements. The organization needs to optimize the allocation of resources and streamline the decision-making process. For projects to be successful, the organization needs to be flexible, adaptive to changes in its environment. When projects are faced with challenges, the organization needs to be ready to approve changes, reallocate resources, and make quick decisions. Integration is the coordination, cohesion, collaboration, and synergy between the different roles and units in an organization. An organization's ability to integrate its resources, processes, and systems and apply them to manage a project is critical for an organization to achieve success. Integration is the coordination of all effort to support project work. All functions in the organization and their processes, policies, and procedures are designed to support project work. Projects don't exist in isolation. They don't exist in silos, disconnected from other projects. In OPM, all projects are integrated with high levels of coordination, cohesion, collaboration, and synergy to support the achievement of the organization's strategy. OPM is the ability to organize project activities, not only at the project level, but at the wider organizational level. That means that all projects in the organization are using the same methodologies, and that allows for a common language that projects can use to share ideas, experiences, lessons, and best practices. When each project defines its approach to manage work, they create silos that make it difficult, if not impossible, to integrate. Integration is the collaboration required to achieve unity of effort. It is the alignment and systematic management of project programs and portfolios to achieve the strategic organizational goals. OPM takes a holistic perspective of project management across the organization. It is not limited to an area or a function, but it's embedded in the organization's fabric.